Something might be wrong with you, and today I'm going to show you how you can know for sure. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Talley. Have you ever done something wrong? We all have. Good, big things, small things. I remember one time when I was 15, 16 years old, my first job was at Chick-fil-A in a mall. And I used to go over to FYE, For Your Entertainment, and buy CDs all the time. This is in the early 2000s, probably 2004. And I used to go over there and buy CDs. I remember one time there was a CD that I really, really wanted in particular. And right next to it, this was a 2-disc set. Right next to it was a CD that was on sale. The 2-disc set was $20. The disc that was on sale was like $9.99, and it had a little orange sticker on it, and the orange sticker was just hanging off the edge, so you could grab the corner. So I grabbed the corner, I peeled off the sticker, stuck it on the $20 CD that I really wanted. Nervous, went up to the counter, put the CD on the counter. $9.99, and I walked out of that mug proud as ever. The next day I felt so guilty while I was at work, so after work I went over to the FYE and I was like, listen, here's what I did, can I give you $10? And they said no, but you know, I'm stuck with it, right? Here's the thing, I've stolen a few times. I've lied to my friends and family before, once even at a job interview, truly. I've manipulated people to do what I wanted them to do. I've done things sexually with other people that I wish that I could take back. I've smoked more than I'd like to admit, and I've been wasted drinking a few more times than I also would like to admit. I could go on, and this video is not intended to be a tell-all confession time for me, but instead one that lets you know that we've all done our fair share of things that we are not proud of. This is the fact. I want you to think right now to a time where you did something that you shouldn't have. Remember that feeling that you had immediately after? Yeah. That feeling of guilt, that feeling of shame, that feeling of just bad comes over you because this isn't you. This isn't who you are. This isn't what you want your life to be about. This isn't who you feel like you were created and meant to be. I don't steal CDs, you know? Like, this is not who you are. You're better than that. We tell ourselves this all the time. The guilt that we have for doing that thing wrong grows and becomes shame. See, shame and guilt are two totally different things, and we have to know the difference between the two. Guilt says that you did something wrong. Shame says that there's something wrong with you. These are two totally different deals. Guilt says that I stole. Shame says that I'm a thief. Guilt says that I lied, but shame says I'm a liar. Guilt says that I drank too much, and shame says I'm an alcoholic. Now, here's the crazy thing about us humans. When we put titles on ourselves, when we put things on ourselves to say this is who I am or this is what I am, we subconsciously tend to live up to those titles, whether we want to or not. We tend to say that this is really who I am. Now, don't get me wrong, there are thieves in this world. There are liars, alcoholics, sex addicts, and murderers. There are people who have done things so much or done things so consistently that it does define who they are. But here's how you can tell if something's actually wrong with you or not. Because shame says that something's wrong with us. Guilt says that we did something wrong. We've all heard this thing about the glass being half full or half empty, right? Who has the answer? I'm gonna give you my thought on this. Whether the glass is considered half full or half empty is all based off of the fact of the last direction that it was going. Was it being filled or was it being emptied? Was someone drinking out of it or was it being filled? If it's being filled, it's half full. If someone's drinking it, it's half empty. So when you are doing something good in your life, doing something that's beneficial, something that betters you, something that pushes you towards your goals, we're filling our glass. But when we do things that we shouldn't do, we do things that are going to long-term hurt us, that are going to impact our lives negatively, we are emptying our glass. So my question to you is, what direction is your glass moving? When you do something wrong once, when you do something wrong twice, or even 3 times, okay, fine. But when you start to see a pattern, when habits set in and you start to do things regularly, you're moving the glass in the wrong direction. And usually, when you start to move your glass in the wrong direction and doing things wrong on a regular basis, that's when shame doesn't just come in and just tell you that you're not fixable, but it begins to tell you that there's nothing you can do about it, that this is who you are, and there's no sense in changing it, so you might as well just do it again. You might as well do it more often. You might as well be that person. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's not true. I'm here to tell you that shame is a liar. Realizing the problem is, in fact, the first step to recovery. If you realize that you're moving the glass in the wrong direction, then today's the day to do something about it. Listen to me, you really are in charge of your future. You are. There are things that will happen to us that can make things be out of our control, but by and large, you are in charge of your future. So stop. Have you ever seen somebody who's on a diet? I've done this in my life. Someone who's on a diet, but they have tons of junk food at their house, and it just can't seem to not eat it because it's there. But then you see somebody who really gets serious about their diet, and they clean out their entire pantry, they clean out their refrigerator, they clean out all that stuff, they clean it all out, because when we're trying to be serious about something, we're trying to make a life change, we've got a clean house. So whatever it is for you, whatever it is, whatever your triggers are, whatever the thing is that you're doing that is wrong, get it out of your life. Replace it with good things. Get rid of all the sources of the wrong and start moving in the opposite direction, in the direction of good, in the direction of filling your cup. Find someone that you love and trust that can help you be accountable. This is a big deal. You know what you got to do. Even as you're listening to me talk about the glass being half full, the glass being half empty, the bad things that I've admitted, you know what it is. So do it. Don't let shame define you. Don't let shame ruin your life. Don't let it say who you are. Give yourself a new title. Give yourself a new name. Give yourself something that says, this is who I am, this is what I'm living towards. Live up to a new expectation. You can do it. Start today. Hey, share your comments down in the comment section below. Tell me what your thoughts are on this. Don't admit everything that you've ever done wrong, but maybe set some new goals and share them. That would be really, really cool. Listen, like, subscribe, hit that bell, that notification bell, so that you're notified every single time a new video comes out. And until next time, we'll see you.